Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing to my channel, and thank you for sharing the videos. Today I'm in Ras Al Khaimah. The place is called Jazirah Al Hamra. It's known as a ghost town, ghost village, because of so many reasons. Many people who lived here left. It's a big village, very, very big. This village is big, it's bigger than the one I featured earlier on one of my videos. But this was also abandoned more than 30 years ago. All structures are in ruins, as we shall see. I'll take you through one by one. There are schools, there's a mosque. It was a big community, but all of it has been abandoned. No one stays here because of so many reasons. Many reasons are related to jinnis. Jinn is an Arabic word for ghosts. So many people believe there are ghosts here. We shall move around and see if there is anything. But believe me, this place is scary. There's a lot of bushes around. The buildings don't have any maintenance. The walls and ones, they are falling apart. I can hear some sounds, I don't understand which sounds, and I can't tell where they're coming from. I have to show you this. So I'll take you around and see some of the buildings, some of the structures, what is left after everyone left this town. Ladies and gentlemen, right here it's a compound for a school which is also abandoned. Could be for the same reasons. No one is doing anything in terms of renovation for this facility. You can see the roof is off on most of the buildings. The compound is all bushy, so there's no maintenance. No one is here. People left it. Let's have a look at one of the classrooms. As you can see, this is a classroom. This is the interior of one of the classrooms. It's like it has been abandoned for so long. The ceiling is falling apart. And basically nothing is happening. There's no learning happening in this classroom. Let's see all the other classrooms one by one quickly. This is another classroom. Again, nothing is happening. No windows, no doors, no AC, no electricity. This is what was once a blackboard for learning, but nothing is happening anymore. This will be the last classroom I'll visit because it seems they are all in the same condition. Nothing's happening. Nothing has happened here in a long time. Maybe let me move on towards the window and see what's happening on the other side of the classroom. Again, you can see abandoned structures. Some were half complete, but even the ones that are complete, no one is staying there. It's all bushes around. No maintenance because no one is staying in those properties. The only creature I can see around is a lizard on this wall. I think this is all that is remaining here. This was the washroom for the school, but as you see, nothing is happening here. I don't think anyone has used it in the last 20 or so years. This is another classroom with a blackboard. The windows, I don't know why these windows are in a school. This roof is broken apart and the floor is in a mess. I can imagine the days when students were moving along this shed, but now it's all in ruins. No more studies, no one stays here, no one comes to the school. It's a whole village abandoned for many reasons, but most of the reasons are pointing to hauntings in this place. The neighbors and the locals who stay nearby say that even to date, there are times when they hear voices coming from this community late at night. So I don't recommend anyone coming here at night. I came late in the evening because of the summertime, it's too hot, but I'll be leaving early This classroom has no roof at all, and over the fence there's another structure which is also abandoned. The roof is down and it's all in the bush. Office, it's just at the entrance to this school. So this is all about the school. Let's go and try out and check out other places. Nearby the school. As you can see, that's another home with a fence, the gate. In this home on the roadside, some things are still there. The beddings, although it seems no one has slept on them for a long time. Now this is the road through the community. At the end you can see the mosque. It's also abandoned. I don't want to go into some of these homes. They look scary. I'm not saying that I'm scared, but I don't want to go in. You can look at the compound, it's all bushy. On the other side, it's another family home. And as you can see, let me just try to get a little closer, but I won't go in because I'm alone and this is a big community. Compound is gone. No more doors. This is all that is left. There's a funny feeling in this place. It's not the same as one I visited before. Now you can see this was an entrance, but trees have taken over. I'm not planning on squeezing myself through this. I can't imagine what's inside, and I don't want to know. Sorry, if you wanted to know what's inside, I'm not telling you because I'm not getting in there. I'm not in any way getting in there. People say this place has a weird feeling. When you come here, there's something that feels different. It's not very far from the sea, but there's a certain smell in this area that's not common. And the silence is something else. It's a different kind of silence. I'll try to show you what I can. I won't go too deep in. This is the ruined neighborhood. By the way, I don't know, I'm not sure if this microphone is picking the sounds or the noises. If you look at this material, it's not recent material. This is sand from the sea that was used to build most of the structures that were built early before the 70s, like the 60s or 40s. This is what they used to build the structures. It's not the modern cement that they use. You can see more of the ruins as we get deep into the village. I just hope I find my way back because I've gone too deep. But I know I'll use my bearings. Good thing GPS is still working also. So I hope I'll find my way back. But you can see the structures are all abandoned and no one is touching this place. These are buildings that were built long time ago. This is before the modern era, before the coming of oil to the United Arab Emirates. These are the old structures. It was a whole town or a whole city. It's not so far from the beach, but it it was abandoned. And in the neighborhood, there are good and expensive hotels. Wow. I'll just take you around and show you what I can show you. But the belief is this place is haunted. I don't want to prove that because I've not had anyone confirming that there are no hauntings here. The place in Al Madam, you can easily see there's a lot of sand and sand dunes. But this place, I don't see a clear reason I can give for why people decided to leave. Now, some of these roads are a bit narrow. They're too close to walls, so I cannot know what's behind any of these walls, and I don't think I can fight anything that may come out of these walls. Now, I have no idea why this is here. I can't explain that, and it is so it's silent, but there's some random noises. Apart from the birds, you can see there's some narrow passages in between the buildings. Yes, on this other side, you can see the whole compound is gone. The whole compound is not there anymore. You know that kind of feeling when you feel like someone is following you or someone is watching you? It's the same feeling you get when you're here. Others can tell me if you've ever been here. You can tell me if you had the same feeling, or it's me who is scared. I have watched so many horrors. This feels like I'm starting to act one. Only difference is I'm alone. I have no cast and I have no directors of this, so I don't know how it's going to end. I'm not getting there. I'm not getting in there. Wow. This place has been left for so many years. It's all in ruins. Part of the electricity. I'll show you all I can, but there are places I won't go deep into. This was an entrance to a home. Let me try to see what's inside here. This whole place was left abandoned. Look at this. What's that? Okay. Modern buildings don't have this kind of ventilation. This shows you how old these buildings are. Look at the design of the windows. I'm not sure if I'm here alone, but I haven't seen anybody around. I know people can still visit, but I haven't seen anyone. I haven't seen any cars in the parking, but it feels like I'm here with someone. I hope no one is following me, because I'll try my This is another home. The fence is down, but as you can see, the trees have taken over the compound. I'm not sure if this was a home or a factory or a studio. They had some electricity, but the setup is a bit different. It's not a standard setup for a home. If anyone knows what this was used for, please put your comment in the comment box. Wow. This is the compound. It's all gone. You can see the pillars. By the time the pillar breaks like this, you can know that it has been so long and it's about to give up. These buildings are numbered. Some of them are not so old, but the situation is the same. No one stays here anymore. Look at this compound. Just get close, but I want to get in. You can see no one stays there anymore. Everything is damaged. These homes all had numbers, and you can see they had electricity. This even had glasses in. They still even have doors here. This was like a backyard. People have vandalized this place. In some places I even fear to say a word. You can see this place. trees have grown in most of these places, have broken the fences. You can see there's no maintenance around, no landscaping, because no one stays here. Some of these narrow passages are not usable anymore. This place before it gets dark, but I feel there's some kind of weird feeling when it's hot, but this place is so quiet. Apart from the sound you can hear from some construction happening about 200 meters from here. This place is quiet, so silent. You can hear a few birds. Apart from that, there's no one living here, and for so many years this place has been left to just decompose and break down. So you can see I'm sweating, it's very hot. It's about 36 or 38 degrees. Today highest was 42. I believe now, since it's about 4 o'clock, it's temperature is getting down. So that's all I have for you today. Let me leave before it gets dark. I don't want to see the ghosts. They say there are so many here. The Arabic word for ghosts, it's jinni. They believe they were jinnis that sent people out of this place. It's a big community. If you look at the aerial view or the drone view, it's a very big community that had schools, mosques, hospitals, shopping places, but it has all been abandoned and left to Mother Nature. It's so hot. That's why I'm sweating, and the humidity is also high. Oh, the last thing I have to show you before I leave. The prayer place, the mosque. Let's get there. It is gone. Once people lived here, but those are the years before 70s. So maybe 30s, 40s. Until about 70s or 80s. It is believed also there were some tribal wars or conflicts, and that's why the people were all moved out of this village and relocated somewhere in Abu Dhabi. I don't know if that is true also, but it's something else I heard. There's some tribal conflicts, so the government decided to relocate all these people to another place in Abu Dhabi. From here you can see that the beach is not so far from here. Now, in any community in Dubai, you'll find a mosque, and this is not a recent thing. So long ago, mosques were part of every community in UAE or in United Arab Emirates, and Ras Al Khaimah is not an exception. This was one of the mosques I've seen so far. Two. This is the second one. Let's check out and see what's here. This is where the person calling for prayers gets in from, and you go up This was built before the modern technology of speakers. So the only way you could get your voice to reach out far was to climb up and shout from up there. Now this is the mosque. As you can see, there's nothing. The windows are all gone. All the windows are gone. This is not a door, it's a window still, because the floor is raised. You may think it's a door, but it's a window. This must have been an AC hall. Now, this is the interior of the mosque. You can see the ceiling, I think, has a few years to keep holding before it collapses. Other than that, there's nothing much in the mosque. It's not in operation anymore. This is the ablution place, and as you can see, it's all falling apart. The ceiling is down and there's nothing, no plumbing fittings anymore. This is another mosque in the same community. I just try to look through the window. I'm not getting in for this one. It's also the same. Nothing is happening. It's all part of this abandoned community, or abandoned town.